The institution of prison is society's way to punish and reform the wicked and wayward among us who have gone afoul of the law. Then again, and strangely enough, it's also where inmates have become more clever, cunning, and even criminal, thanks to an even more corrupt set of officers hell-bent to get a piece of the action on any money-making scheme they can muster. PTV correspondent Eunice Monte takes us back in time this year on the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee's most observed exercise of its oversight duty and the can of worms the GCTA probe opened in this report.
Pinatigil ko yung
Sige, saka mag-better law.
May naniniwala sa akin dito.
Puro panis ang pagkain, sir eh.
August of this year, the whole nation was shocked by the information released by former PNP chief and the controversial Senator Panfilo Lacson. According to Lacson, Chinese drug lords and high-profile inmates can now freely exit Bilibid through the use of Good Conduct Time Allowance or GCTA Law. This includes former Calauan Laguna Mayor Antonio Sanchez, who was convicted of rape and murder of 2 UPLP students, forcing the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee to investigate Republic Act 1059-2 or the GCTA Law. This law has been a tool used and bought by high-profile inmates and influential persons deprived of liberty to take deals and find their way out and keep people running Bilibid satisfied and mouths shut. More witnesses appeared before the investigation panel, with hearings that lasted till midnight because of so many issues covered and revelations made. One of this is the GCTA law for sale, which former Bureau of Corrections Director Nicanor Faeldon vehemently denied. President Rodrigo Duterte was dismayed by the corruption issues that plagued the Bucor and later on asked Faeldon, whom he replaced with BJMP Jail Director Gerald Bantag. President Duterte took the initiative to solve the problem and even asked the Senate to review the implementing rules and regulations or the IRR of the law. In line with this, the chief executive also gave a 15-day deadline to all the inmates freed early or prematurely through GCTA. The results rose above expectations as more former inmates exceeded the expected number of releases. The new Bucor director also had a major cleanup inside the Bucor in which he promised not to shave his beard until Bucor gets clean. But the corruption inside Bucor does not stop with the GCTA for sale. Witnesses confirmed that hospital passes are also being offered to rich inmates and Chinese drug lords who prefer to stay inside the hospital instead of their cells. Corruption in the catering services was also exposed to the public by the witnesses. Instead of the allotted budget of 60 pesos meal per day, the inmates only received 39 pesos worth of meals all throughout the day. The senators also filed their bills in making a separate prison facility, much like Alcatraz, for the prisoners convicted of heinous crimes. The Senate investigation about the GCTA is far from over, as the continuation will resume early January next year. This roller coaster ride that defined the investigation only shows that the government is sincere and true to its mandate to weed out the corrupt personalities and misfits in the bureaucracy. No matter how discreet and no matter how powerful they may be, when it comes to drugs and corruption, no one is above the law. 2019, the year that was. Eunice Monte,